Hi friends, welcome back. So I've got a couple of new pens today. One of these was placed a long time ago and the other one, I had to. I just had to. So let's open the smaller box. If you know these white boxes, you're probably familiar with the brand, but we will open the smaller one first. Both of these are the same brand. So this is a collaboration with Plus and Sailor. They've done a few of these over the years, but this one was a little different. I wanted to get the steel nib, so this is a steel nib pen instead of a gold nib. Most of these are gold nibs, and Sailor has just recently started doing steel nib pens, so I wanted to pick one of these up and give it a try. So this pen is the Yumayoi, I believe is how it's pronounced. And the gold nib does look a little different with the pen. There are some extra details. Ooh, it's so pretty. But this is like a bundle that they offer. Yeah, so the cap on the gold nib has like sparkles and moons, I think, or stars and moons. This one is just plain. It's still beautiful. But the finial, you can see that is gorgeous. I love that finial. It's just a little moon and I think a star or shooting star. So pretty. But the color of this one is just gorgeous. I love the light blue with the dark blue and the maybe periwinkle or lilac-y purple color. It's just such a pretty pen. So I was really excited that they offered this in a steel nib, just because the Pro Gear Slim model is not my ideal model. I do really like the way they look. They're just a little small in my opinion. They feel a little cheaper. It does have a clear feed, which I didn't notice that, so I'm kind of curious to see if that's going to stain or what that'll look like after using it for, some time. But it's so pretty. It's just a beautiful pen. They're just a little light. They're small, obviously, but it's also just a little light. But I'm really excited to see how this nib works. I think it only came in medium fine. Yeah. But the nib itself, I can't tell if that's... I'm not sure if that's going to come through. But I can't tell what that is. If it's like a... It almost looks like an anteater. But I'm not sure. Or maybe a badger, armadillo. I can't really tell. I'm going to be... Because it has like stars coming down from it and stars above it. But anyway, okay. So I am going to dip test this pen. I have already filled the other one. It arrived last night. So I wanted to get it filled because I'm definitely going to be using it. But we will dip test this one with the ink that it came with and do a swatch of this. It looks a little green in the bottle. I'm really hoping that it doesn't like sheen. Sailor's not too, like most of their inks generally chromo shade, but I'm not sure how this one's going to be. But we will check it out. So I'm going to lay that one over to the side. It also came with 2 cartridges, the information booklet, and then a little notebook. Oh, I always forget to pull the little tab up. So there's this, it's so pretty. I'm not sure about the paper in this, but it is like the creamier version of the cream paper. It feels really smooth and it's a little thicker. It almost feels like Midori. So I'm not sure exactly what this paper is. It may say somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. But it's beautiful. It's such a pretty design, foiled on the front cover. So let's move this out of the way and show you the other one. So that pen was actually purchased November, I think, over Black Friday. You can pick it up at Endless. I think they're still available. And use my code, Heather Plans. I think it saves 10%. I'm not positive on that one because Sailor generally don't do sale like coupon codes, but you can try it. So it might save you a little bit. I think it was maybe $116. So I'm not sure if the price increase touched the steel nibs or not, or if that was just the gold nibs. So this is also a Sailor. This is it has cat hair everywhere. It's a Gold Spot exclusive. And I wasn't going to, but now I feel like I need the whole set because there's like 3 of them and I have 2 now. I kind of feel like I want the other one, but I don't think so. Maybe if I find it cheap enough at the pen show, but I don't think I'll be ordering it. I think it's a Yoseka exclusive. But anyway. Oh no, no pen. Okay, sorry. Oh, it's been a week. I need a little fun in my life. So this is the pen in question. This is the Call of the Cthulhu. It is, I don't know why I didn't buy this one to begin with because it's greenish teal color, I guess. And it has the black trim. But once I got the black trim on the purple one, oh, I knew that was like my calling for the Sailors. They look so good. And I actually prefer this body size. This is the 1911 large. And I prefer this size to even the Pro Gears. I really love my Pro Gears that I have, but this one I feel is more my style of pen. And I love this pen so much. I love the purple one, the Wicked Witch of the West. I loved it from the moment I opened it, so I had to pick this one up. And I got this one in a broad nib, so I'm not sure how I'll feel about that. I don't really like having my gold nibs tuned, or not tuned, but ground. But I may have this one ground into something from Kirk at the Atlanta Pen Show. I'm not sure yet, but that's why I did get the broad. I wanted to test it out, and if I didn't like it, I knew I could get it ground into something different. But I think I will consider it. I'm going to write with it for a while. I still have like 2 months. But this, oh my goodness. So let me show you both of them together. So this is the Wicked Witch. I do have a video up of this one as well. And this pen, it writes beautifully. And I just love the black trim. It looks really, I don't know. I wish they had done, so you can see there's clear transparency with sparkles in the Cthulhu that they didn't do in the purple one. I can't remember if the blue one has it or not. It's the Loch Ness Monster. So I'm not sure, but I just love the transparency with the sparkles. And the grip section also has it. But the Wicked Witch does not. It just is a solid purple. Ugh, love this pen so much. I love it. So that is the comparison on those two, just so you can see both of them. And then, so up next to the Pro Gear Slim, it is quite a bit larger. And then I have in the Starboard Lights, and it is just slightly bigger than the Slim. It's a lot wider in my opinion, but it is just a little bit taller. And then the 1911 large is just even slightly larger than that. I just really like this body style. I didn't think I was going to like it so much, or I might have picked it up sooner, but I really like this body style. And let me show you it next to an SD. So SD is my preferred pen, but I'm quickly loving, I love the way the Sailor writes. So this one's just slightly bigger, longer, and then the grip section, they're very similar in size. The Cthulhu has just a little bit of a lip here that the SD does not. So, but both very balanced pens. I really am enjoying. The cigar shape, I guess, is my preferred pen style. Well, I say that, but I don't know. I like my Leonardo's too. So this pen actually also came with a sticker, and that is so stinking cute. But the design on the back is really cool, and I wish they had done, like, I don't understand why the box wasn't special, because they could have done so much with that design. It looks so good, but the sticker is super cute. So I will be putting that in my inky planner, and if I can peel this off without damaging it, I'll probably put that in there too, because it's so nice. But let's write with this one, and we'll dip test this one so I can show you how they write. So these pens came within a day of each other, so I'm just going to put them both on the same day or on the same page. That should be okay. All right, so new pen days, new ink day. We will swatch the ink as well down at the bottom so we can see if there are any chromo shading properties. But let's go ahead and start with the Cthulhu since it is already inked up. All right, so let's see. New pen day. And I'm just going to date it for today. I'm not sure that I like this ink, and I think I may be adding it to my do away with pile, because it's just not, I don't know. I've tried it once before and I'm not too thrilled with it. So, all right, this is the Sailor 1911 large. I think it's Call of the, ULHU, Cthulhu. I think that's how you spell it. With a broad nib. It does have minor feedback, but it's not a lot. But I think it also has to do with this ink. The ink seems a little dry, but the ink is Van Diemen's. Underflow. I just don't, I mean, it's fine, but it's not like blowing me away. And like I said, this is the second time I've inked it, and I'm just not thrilled with it in this pen. So I think it's probably just going to get added to my pile that I either sell or trade. So the pen itself is a good weight. It's beautiful. I love this pen so much. Such a nice pen. And then we will dip test. And I'm curious to see what this ink looks like. Well, it's very purple on the feed, but it does look like it has like a green. You can see on the feed, oh, there, it is very purple. So these pens I tend to post because they do feel a little light and a little short. So this is the Sailor. Oh wow, that ink is very, very light. And I can't remember. It's like LaCroix. I don't think it says on the box. It's something like that. I'm not really sure. But it is in the Yumayoi with a medium fine. The nib itself is really actually smooth. I don't really feel... Oh, I guess I should have done that. It was Sailor plus collab, or it's plus Sailor, I'm not sure. And the ink is also Yumayoi. It is very light. But I don't feel like a whole lot of feedback. It's not like super smooth, but it's also not super like feedbacky like most medium fines. But the ink is it's a little light for me. It's really pretty, but I think I have purples that I would prefer. So I don't know. I may pass this ink along as well, but let's do... Oh. I think this would look really nice with Nadeshiko or even Foxglove by Troublemaker. I think this pen would look really nice with that ink. The ink's similar in my opinion, but it's a little light. So let's swatch it out real quick with my little stir. A little swatchy stir. And see. Yeah, I can definitely see like the pinks and purples and maybe even a little blue. So it's really, really a pretty ink. It's just a little light. And it might work better not dipped, like actually filled. So we'll give that a second to dry and I will show you what it looks like completely dried and give you my final thoughts on these pens. I will continue to sort of review them and I will definitely be swapping out the ink. I'll probably keep the Cthulhu inked because I have been, like, I want to use it for my 5-year journal and I've already started with writing in it with that ink. And so I think I'm going to give it a go and try to see how this performs throughout the month. And then I'll be putting something else in it next month to just try to see how I feel about the nib before I have it ground, because we'll have the whole month of February, and then March I will ink it with something else. So we'll have the whole month of March until the end when I go to Atlanta. So then I will consider what I'm going to do, if I'm going to have it ground, have it tuned, or just leave it as is. I mean, right now I'm kind of thinking I'll probably leave it as is. It writes really well with that. It's just the ink is a little light. It doesn't even seem dry or like too light. It's just I'm not a fan of the ink. The ink is too light. I don't feel like the pen causes that, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. So let's let this dry and I will be right back. It is mostly dry, but it does look a lot like a couple other inks I have from them, with the blue and the purple and the pinks. It's still a little damp right there in the middle, but you can see the different shading. Hopefully it's coming through. It's a beautiful color. There's nothing wrong with the color at all. It's beautiful. It's just a little light, so might be better for art purposes. But anyway, that is my video for today. We have these two lovely new pens that I am super excited about. Let's zoom back out. And then the ink that came with it, and also the little standard size notebook. So that is my haul. Check out Endless Pens for good deals, and you can use my code there, Heather Plans, or Goldspot. I am not affiliated with them. But you can check them out. They had some of these still in stock. I think they had medium. They had fine, medium, and broad left the last time I looked. All right, that is going to be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.